Tell me how to be closer to ya. Tell me how and I'll do it, babe. Cause I just wanna make you feel what I do about you. So just tell me how and I'll do it, babe.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, and I am going to share with you how I make my healthy chocolate chip banana muffins. Now, if you follow a paleo-based diet, if you're gluten-free, dairy-free, and soy-free, this recipe is for you. Now, this is a completely flourless recipe, so that is what helps make it really healthy, and it only uses a few ingredients. I have found a love for taking recipes that are not exactly the healthiest and making them healthy, making them paleo-friendly, gluten-free friendly, all sorts of stuff like that. So it's very few ingredients, like I said, so let me dive in and show you exactly which ingredients I'm using. So you'll want to measure about 1 cup of your creamy Santa Cruz, or I use the Santa Cruz organic peanut butter. You can use almond butter if you like that better. Make sure that it is definitely creamy and not dry. Like down here it could be really dry. So definitely mix it up, make sure it's creamy, because if you don't, it will definitely make your muffins come out it just won't come out that great. It'll come out kind of dry and just misshapen, and yeah, it just won't come out good. I don't know what it is, but something changes the dynamics of it. So I'm just using what I had on hand, and I have a new jar that I'm going to be opening, so. And make sure you mix it, especially if you get the all-natural peanut butter and the oil naturally rises to the top. So just make sure that you just incorporate it really well and before you pour it into your measuring cup. Okay, so once you have that measured to 1 cup exactly, pour it all in, and that's what I really like to have the spoon for, is that it really just helps you scrape the sides, because we all know that peanut butter can be pretty sticky. Now you are going to put all of the ingredients in here except for the chocolate chips, and I will explain why when we get down to that process. Next, we have our 2 bananas, and you just throw them in however you feel you need to. And it's good to just have these really ripe, even a little, slightly black, like if you were to make banana bread. Because as I said, the sweetness is gonna really come out in the muffins if you were to get bananas like this. So if you can go to the store and find bananas that are just about ready to start turning, that would be optimal. If not, then you'll have to wait for these. I mean, if you don't mind slightly less sweetened muffins. So next we have our 2 eggs.
We could be in for the best ride. Want this to last for the rest of us.
Doing a half teaspoon of baking soda. 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, and watch what happens with the reaction once I put it onto the baking soda. You hear that? That is what makes these muffins rise. Then we have 2 tablespoons of honey. If I'm going to do something where it's sweet, I would rather do natural sugars such as honey over like cane sugar or any other processed sugars. At least I will be getting more nutritional bang for my buck when it comes to the sweetness in this. And last but not least, the pure vanilla extract. You just need a splash. I mean, however much you think that you need. Honestly, I just eyeball it, what I think might be good. A little bit more. Good. We blend it. I have the Ninja. It's okay, you know, I would prefer the Vitamix. So this thing's pretty old, it's pretty janky, but this is what I got, so this is what I'm using. I normally put it on puree. So put that on red.
Wanna wake up with you by my side. Without you there is no tomorrow. We could be in for the best ride. Want this to last for
This line right here, you'll have to take your spatula and just kind of scrape the sides and then let it puree for just slightly longer after you scrape the sides down. So this is where all the peanut butter and the honey is sitting right now. So I just scrape it all down, get that nice and good. You want as much of the goodness as you can possibly get with this thing. And then you just puree it again. Pureed it should have this kind of thick but real pliable consistency. Almost like pancake batter is what I would liken it to. Now from here, this is where you are going to be incorporating your chocolate chips if you're using them. Again, it is optional. Like I said, these are healthy chocolate chip banana muffins. My husband and I really like things pretty chocolatey when it comes to these muffins. So this is probably about half, a little less than half the bag. And I will actually be dumping this whole bag in. Now, if you have a full bag, I would say just do half and save some for after you pour the batter into your muffin tin, because you're gonna want to sprinkle some on top as well. I just go from here and I just start to incorporate it and just eyeball it. You know, if it looks like it's too many, I might not even use the whole half a bag. If this is looking like not enough chocolate chips, I'll just add a little bit more. It's better to add a little less than a whole lot, because you can't take them out of the batter once it's done. Just add little by little until you have the desired amount of chocolate chips in your muffin mix. Is looking about right. That's about how many chocolate chips I would use in my muffin mix. So I normally like to use the foil cups. I just find that they come off easier on the finished product. Now these do have kind of a paper lining in them, but these still work really well. You know, it's just a personal preference. You don't have to use the foil. You can use the paper and that'll be just fine. I just hope you've been through. And then from here, I just pour them into the muffin cup. Too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lighting. Don't wanna pick a fight with everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you? Here is what they look like before they are finished. What I'll do now is take whatever remaining chocolate chips that I have and just start sprinkling them on the top. And make sure you just kind of press them down just a little bit so that once your muffins start rising, they don't just roll right off because they are not plugged in. And like I said, we like our muffins really chocolatey chippy. Is that even a word? Chocolatey chippy? It is now. After I get the chocolate chips on the top, if I see any bare areas I just really want chocolate chips, like right in this section right here, oh, you know chocolate chips are going there. And really, if you didn't want to make them so big, because these are going to end up coming out pretty beefy, then you could definitely get more cups out of them, out of this batter. So you probably could have gotten, if I was a little less heavy-handed on these, I probably could have gotten 2 more. But, you know, I like my 6. So here is the unfinished product. It already looks beautiful. So we're just gonna go ahead and put that here in the oven. So I have my oven set to 400 degrees and don't mind my ancient oven. There was a time where I didn't have an oven, so I'm very grateful for this thing. And you're just gonna put that right on the top middle shelf, right there. And about halfway through, you are going to spin those around. So you wanna check them out probably about 15 minutes for your oven. With my oven being as ancient as it is, this will probably take about 25 minutes. I normally put it at 20 minutes, so between the 15 and 25 minute mark, just to be on the safe side, but I will check these at the 20-minute mark with my toothpick to see if they're done. And if they are done, then perfect, but usually this oven, now that I know it pretty well, it's gonna be about 25 minutes. And look how much they rose. They are so beautiful. Look at that. Told you guys they're gonna rise. They'll deflate a little bit once you take them out, but not by much. So I just wanna check it really quick with a toothpick. See if it comes out clean. Still not quite done yet. We'll let them cook for 5 more minutes. Okay, so it's been about another 5 minutes and I just want to test these one more time. See if they are done, and much cleaner than the last time we did it. So I want to test a couple more just to be on the safe side, because one can usually be done more than the other. And that's typically what you want to see on your toothpick. For the most part, pretty clean. I think these bad boys are done. There you have it, your 6 muffins that are cooling. I am surprised that they even made it into this container, at least all of them intact, because my husband normally likes to come in and nab one because he loves them so much and he just can't wait till they're done. They are still warm right now, so I'm leaving the lid off, letting them continue to cool down. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, just being honest, these, at least 2 of them are gonna be gone tonight. I can tell you that much. And these will probably be gone tomorrow. You know, if you're anything like me and my husband, or if your family is really big into sweets, kind of like this, it would probably be best to make a double batch. Just saying, FYI. And that's it, you guys. It is so simple. Like I said, it is very quick to just whip these up, throw them in the oven, and just be done. Hardly any work involved in this, which is really nice. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up because it really helps to support my channel. Subscribe if you want to see future videos from me, and hit that bell to get notified when I do upload new videos in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you so much. Talk to you later.